Why smart people buy a franchise instead of starting a business. Hey, listen, starting a business from scratch, man, it sounds super sexy. Until you're the accountant, the marketer, the salesperson, the recruiter, oh, the customer service department, and the janitor. Yeah. Then the dream of being your own boss starts to look just a little different. Listen, I've been in the window cleaning industry for 34 years, okay? I started when I was 17 years old with a squeegee, a bucket, no car, and this is what those early years taught me. You don't get extra points for making everything harder than it has to be, okay? Trust me on that one, guys. At any rate, if you have ever sat up at night, midnight, everybody's sleeping, but you're on your phone and you're typing how to buy a franchise. You know, your best friend Google. You're typing all those little information in there for it. You've been going back and forth on franchising versus starting a business from scratch. Man, if you are that person, this episode today is for you, okay? Because I want to talk about why smart people buy a franchise. Because it's not because they're lazy. It's because they're doing the math. And that's the important part, right? You're not buying the business, man. What you're doing is you're buying the learning curve. That's where people get this thing all mixed up. And here's the first thing that sharp entrepreneurs understand. They understand that time, it's expensive. Man, time, trust me guys, is the most valuable thing on this planet, okay? When I started, hey, I didn't have any proven system. I didn't have any proven business model. I didn't have any of that waiting for me, okay? What did I do? No franchise support, no playbook, just me guessing. Hey, guess what? I made a lot of mistakes, okay? I hired people I never ever should have even brought in the door, okay? I spent good money learning things that a 2-minute conversation could have taught me, okay? Now, that's part of the entrepreneur journey. So I get it, right? A lot of you guys out there are saying, yeah, I want to do all that hard work. Oh my God, no you don't. Let me tell you what nobody else is going to tell you. You don't have to repeat somebody else's expensive mistakes. That's the magic of franchising, okay? That's the opportunity there for you right there, okay? You get to stand on top of somebody else's shoulders because they're the ones that made all the mistakes. Now they know how to lift you up. You get the lessons without having to pay all that extra cash because you made a bunch of mistakes, right? Nobody wants to take that cash out of their pocket. I know you don't. Nobody does. I know I don't. Believe me, some of those lessons can get really, really, really expensive, okay? But it definitely beats guessing, all right? And that's systems for you right there, man. And I don't mean like the college binder kind of guessing, man, or systems. I'm talking about the stuff on the shelf, okay? I'm talking about actually knowing. How do I get customers? How do I answer the phone? How do I price out the job? How do I train my team? How do I know if I'm actually making any money? When you start a business from scratch, you are building all of it while trying to run the thing at the same time. You're multitasking, okay? It's a lot of hats that you're wearing, okay? Trust me, I know. I've worn the cowboy hat, the baseball cap, the football helmet. Man, I've worn them all, okay? A proven business model will hand you the framework. They're handing you the keys to the castle, people, okay? You're still the owner, but you still got to execute, all right? Now, you don't have to wake up every morning and say, what am I going to do today? How am I going to start the truck? How am I going to clean them windows? How am I going to clean out those gutters? No, man, you got a roadmap for all of that. Especially when your money is on the line. Would you rather have that roadmap? I know you would. Okay? And this is where, this next topic is where a lot of business owners just get completely blindsided. Marketing, okay? Because they have a great window cleaning company or they have this great pressure washing skill. Man, none of that matters if nobody knows you exist. You get it? Right? So now what are you going to do? Who's going to do your lead generation? Who's going to run all your Google ads? Who's going to be managing your Google presence? Who's going to call back the customers that you didn't pick up? Marketing is a full-time job, people. And at Window Ninjas, we spent years building the engine so our franchise owners don't have to build it from a blank page. And that's the part right there where people never ever think about, okay? You're too busy posting videos on TikTok, guys, okay? Then the phone rings. You're posting on TikTok. Who's going to answer your phone? You? While you're on TikTok? TikToking? Come on, man. Now you're the owner, the salesperson, the service rep, and the technician. Oh, and the guy that posts to TikTok. That's you. And if you're up a ladder trying to post on TikTok while you're taking a little selfie and making a little video, I'm cleaning windows up here, man. Yeah, good luck. You ain't going to answer that phone. Whew, that's money out the door. All right? That's why we built a call center into Window Ninjas. Man, the customer calls, the call gets handled, the job gets booked, and the owner, man, they get to focus on actually growing the business. Huge difference, guys. All right? It's completely different. Okay? Your life is completely different than doing everything yourself, man. Wouldn't you like to have a life worth living? Or do you just want to be working all your whole entire life? Man, this is where people get stuff wrong, man. And don't misunderstand me. Listen, buying a franchise does not mean you push a button and everything just gets easy, right? I wish it was like that. But there is no magic button. You still got to work. You still got to lead people. You still got to make the hard calls. Hey, listen, you're going to have some great days, and then there's going to be some days that just really suck. Some days, man, you're going to stare at your phone and think, should I have stayed in bed? That's business ownership, my friend. The difference is you're not starting with nothing, okay? Remember that. You're starting with the foundation, and what you build on it is up to you, okay? So, who should actually do this? Who should be that guy buying a franchise? And here's my honest answer. If you want to own a business, but you don't want to spend the next 10 years figuring out every single piece of the model yourself, hey man, a franchise might be just the perfect opportunity for you, okay? It's gonna make the most sense, people. Man, if you're coachable, if you're willing to work, if you know how to lead people, if you can follow a proven process, man, you are the person I want to talk to. Because smart entrepreneurship, man, isn't always about inventing something the world has never seen. I mean, come on, people. I mean, you're not an anomaly. Most of us are not, all right? But sometimes, man, it's just finding the thing that already works and getting really, 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 really good at running it. Man, it's just that easy, okay? I started Window Ninjas with basically a squeegee and a window cleaning bucket, right? No system, no call center, no marketing department, no marketing engine waiting for me. Just me trying to figure it all out. And I'm grateful for every single one of those 34 years in this industry, okay? Because that is what built Window Ninjas today, all right? But if I were going to start over, hey man, I'd want a roadmap. I'd want that support. Man, I'd want to spend my time building the business instead of inventing it. Just saying. That's the real value of franchising. It doesn't take away your entrepreneur spirit or your entrepreneurial journey, man. It just gives you a better starting line for it. So if you've been thinking about business ownership and if you're wondering if window cleaning franchise is the right move for you, man, go do your homework. By all means, ask questions, look at the numbers, talk to actual franchise owners, and when you're ready, come talk to me. Learn more at windowninjas.com/franchising, man. Listen, the goal is never to just own a business, man. The goal is to build something that gives you more control over your time. Remember what I said about time earlier in this video? It's your number one asset. It's the largest commodity you got. It is the thing that is worth more than anything else on this planet. Okay? And that's what I want to do. I want to have you have control over your future, control over your time. I want you to go live and be successful. But man, all you got to do is make the call. I'm here for you. And keep shining.